An all-new Buddy Adventure event has just kicked off in Pokemon Go, and a lot of players are wondering what the point of this event actually is, considering that not a lot of players are actually interested in the Best Buddy grind. But for me personally, this has been my main form of gameplay in Pokemon Go pretty much since it was released. But there's certain ways that this system can improve to get more players engaged in it, and that's what I'm going to be exploring in today's video. Let's get right into it. How's it going, everyone? It's me, it's Count, here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. Today I'm going to be talking about the Buddy Adventure system. This is the form of gameplay that I've been the most active in when it comes to Pokemon Go, especially right now in this season of quarantine. I haven't been able to go out and do my usual Stardust grinds, and I haven't been able to do my raids. So what I'm doing right now is focusing on my buddies. It's still really difficult to do even while I'm stuck at home, but this is the point of this video. I have a couple of ideas on how Niantic can improve this system to get more players interested in it. But before we dive into all of that, if it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget that little bell as well so you stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel possible. Every little bit helps, so if you want to support this channel, I highly suggest you go and check out the links in the description below. Alright, so with all of that out of the way, let's talk about the Buddy Adventure system. As I mentioned, this is my main form of gameplay right now, aside from PvP, aside from catching and raiding. This has been what I've been enjoying the most in Pokemon Go. Now, I totally understand that I'm kind of alone here. Not a lot of players are interested in the Buddy Adventure system. Sure, there's people who are grinding out for best buddies, but it's more for utility purposes. If you get best buddies with some of your Pokemon, well, you can get a nice boost in raid battles and PvP. So there is that incentive to do the best buddy grind. However, it's a lot of work and it's a lot of grinding, and players just do not seem to be motivated to do this. But I really think this Buddy Adventure event is a good start, and I think if Niantic continues to chip away at the grind, then more people will be interested in this game mode. What it comes down to is this. First and foremost, every grind that's in Pokemon Go, in any game rather, the rewards have to match that grind. So if players are going to do repetitive gameplay, well, the rewards have to be strong enough incentives. As of right now, that doesn't seem to be the case. Yes, you do get a nice level bonus, but when it comes to your buddy Pokemon, there really isn't anything there. Which is why I'm really excited to see how this Buddy Adventure event is going to go, considering that your Pokemon will now bring you different kinds of gifts. I want to see what impact that has on Pokemon Go. Maybe players will be motivated to buddy up with their Pokemon so that they can get more rewards. As of right now, your Pokemon does give you a couple of nice little items here and there, and they also give you a souvenir item. Now, I kind of wish these souvenir items played a little bit more of an integral part. As of right now, they're more for collecting and for kind of a sentimental feel between you and your Pokemon, but I would like for these to serve some kind of purpose. Maybe if you collect a whole bunch of different souvenirs, your Pokemon could get different kinds of bonuses. Like, for example, if you get a bunch of flowers, then your Pokemon will heal a couple bits of HP over time while they're in PvP and raid battles. Maybe if they have some sort of shield that they pick up along the way, those shields will boost the defense a little bit in PvP battles, something like that. I really think there's a lot of potential, and if you give people a more strategic advantage through the Buddy Adventure system, then a lot more people are going to participate in it. The Buddy Adventure grind needs to feel rewarding, and I really feel like this is where the system is lacking right now. I think it's safe to say that a lot of players are focusing on PvP right now when it comes to Pokemon Go. There's not a whole lot of catching, there's not a whole lot of grinding, there's not a whole lot of raiding going on, and a lot of people in my local community are shifting their focus on PvP. A lot of players are not able to go out and play right now, so of course they're going to focus everything on PvP because that's the one game mode that's openly available to them. But I really feel like the buddy adventure system is a lot of fun, and it's something that I personally really enjoy. And I know a lot of players do not enjoy it because it's so grindy and the rewards are not worth it. But for me personally, seeing those little ribbons are addicting for some reason. I just want to get all of my favorite Pokemon, my most sentimental Pokemon, and some of the Pokemon that I have that are really powerful, to have that ribbon to show that it is a special part of my collection. I almost feel like this is what the intent of favoriting a Pokemon was supposed to be. So for me, it's those little ribbons, but for anyone else who doesn't care about those ribbons, well, they have no reason to really grind out for best buddies. So again, I really think Niantic needs to explore giving players some sort of a strategic advantage for grinding up those best buddies. Because as of right now, just adding 1 or 2 levels is not going to take the cake. If I were to go as far as being drastic, I mean, this would upset a lot of players, but maybe if you do get best buddies with a Pokemon, then they will automatically be 100% IVs, or something crazy like they will be able to get a 3rd charge move, something like that. I know would be game breaking, and it would piss off a lot of people who love to raid and love to PvP, but I don't know. I just feel like they have to do something that makes the grind worth it. Or what they need to do is cut down the grind, because as of right now, it's a ridiculous grind to get best buddies. Now I know what I just said is a controversial take, so if we're not going to go that drastic, well, at least they should give us some kind of nice reward from your buddy Pokemon. If they're going to go out and explore with you, then maybe they could pick up rare candies, maybe they could pick up charge TMs, maybe even an elite TM. And I've been saying this for a long time, but why can't your buddy Pokemon attract rare Pokemon? Like if you're running a Dragonite, why not have more Dratini spawning around you? So you could play it that way, and depending on what friendship level you have with your buddy, you get nice perks. And that's really what I was hoping for with this system, but as of right now, you just don't feel it. And yes, I get that the gimmick of this feature was that you could have your buddy Pokemon actually travel with you in the real world. This is something that was kind of like a pipe dream when the game first launched. I mean, me, along with many others, never thought that this would actually ever be a thing, but it turns out Niantic was able to pull a lot of strings and get that done. But that alone is just not an incentive enough for a lot of players. They have to give us rewards that match the grind. That's really what it comes down to. So again, I really think this event is going to be really telling on the future of the buddy adventure system. Depending on what Niantic does with this event, we're going to see some really nice changes in the future of this system. And I'm really hoping that we're very positive and very constructive. If you're going to respond to this event, then you need to be constructive. And that doesn't mean you have to be overly positive, but that doesn't mean you should be toxic as well. Provide criticism, provide feedback. That's stuff that will help Niantic improve the game for the better. I really am excited about this event because I really want this particular system in the game to flourish, because Pokemon Go is all about collecting. It's all about collecting rare Pokemon. It's all about developing a friendship or a relationship with these Pokemon. I mean, a lot of Pokemon in my collection have a lot of sentimental value to me. There's certain legendaries that I caught on very special days. For example, my 100% Raikou I caught on my wedding day, so there's a lot of sentimental value with that Pokemon. And I have other Pokemon that may not necessarily be powerful, but it was my first of something, right? Like I have a Pokemon that it was my first overseas Pokemon and has a lot of sentimental value for me. You know, different things like that. My first regional outside of the United States. You know, these Pokemon, we want to be able to have some sort of special value added to them. And I think the ribbon is a nice start, but I honestly think there should be more incentives for us to use these Pokemon and to grind out 2 best buddies with these Pokemon. Of course, the feature is extremely new, so we may not even have scratched the surface when it comes to the future of this particular game mode, but I'm really excited about this feature. I'm really excited about the future of this feature, and maybe this event will be the first step to a bustling buddy adventure system. But I would love to know your thoughts down below. Let me know your thoughts regarding the buddy adventure. How many best buddies do you have? I didn't even get into that gold medal. I know for a lot of people, gold medals are important. important to them. And yes, grinding out 100 best buddies is a huge grind, and I can understand why people would just flat out ignore that medal. But in any case, yeah, just share your thoughts below. What do you think about the best buddy grind? Do you think it's a little too excessive, or do you think the rewards just simply do not match it, or do you think it's fine and you're having a lot of fun and I'm not alone in this? I would really like to know. But that's gonna be it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let's have a great discussion. Let's be constructive, and as always, be safe, have fun, and I'll catch you all later. How's it hanging, everyone? Before I end this video, I want to give a quick plug to my Patreon page. If you want to support this channel, I highly suggest you go and check out the link in the description below. Every little bit helps when it comes to these YouTube videos. So if you want to support this channel, if you love the content that I'm producing and you want to contribute, definitely go and check it out. I have a lot of nice perks, like if you want to be on my permanent friends list, or if you want to get exclusive content or participate in exclusive content that's coming soon, definitely go and check it out. And to all of my patrons, I thank you for supporting my channel. I really hope you enjoyed this video, everyone, and if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as that little bell so you stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. Follow me on social media at Count Jinsula. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, have a great day. I'll catch you all later.